Okay, let's hope this motherfucking thing works, because it seems to be working, but then it doesn't. So, let's pray for me. Pray for me. My videos aren't gonna be that exciting today. I'm sick. I'm not feeling well. I had to leave school early because I got sick after lunch. I wasn't feeling good this morning either, so it didn't really surprise me when I got sick. What else? Ow, my foot is asleep. Ow. Yeah, my foot is sleeping. If you're wondering what I'm eating Frozen. So if anyone was just wondering what I was eating right now, I'm eating Frozen. Really good. No milk though. Don't feel like getting sick again. What else can I say? That made a funny noise. I learned some cool stuff about one of the girls from Twilight. The girl who plays Angela. She's a figure skater. Didn't know that. I found that out today. She was also on the Maximum Hot 100 list. I'm not sure if it was this year or last year. I don't think they started this year's list, for 2011. But I definitely know it's for 2010. I think it might have been from the year before. I'm not quite sure, but it was definitely either 2009 or 2010. She'll probably end up on the same, back up on the list again this year. Most of the people usually do. Another thing about one of the people, it's kind of a movie review. Nikki Reed, who plays Rosalie, who BTW looks fabulous with the blonde hair. Fabulous. I think she looks better as a blonde than she does as a brunette. Sorry, anyone who thinks she looks better with people around. It just kind of, I don't know, it seems to fit her nicely. Whether it's because the character she's playing, or just because it looks nice on her. I don't know if it would look nice on her, without the, pale makeup and the eyes, but it definitely works. The whole gold eyes, gold hair, it definitely works. But a couple years ago, she was in a movie, and this was before Twilight, called Minnie's First Time, and it was a good movie. It was really twisted. It's one of those murder, affair, drama, family things. I don't recommend kids watch it. If you're over the age of 13, be my guess. Unless your parents tell you can't watch it, then you're in trouble. Otherwise, you probably shouldn't be watching it or these videos, because you probably shouldn't be allowed to surf the YouTube internet. What else? So yeah, it was a good movie. I liked it. It was really fucked up. But that's what I liked about it. It was very different from normal movies. Usually, every movie the bad guy wins, the killer goes behind bars, but in this one it wasn't. The bad guy ends up winning. So it was kind of, like a cool twist. It was unusual, which is good, because he wants the same shit over and over again. That's why, unless a movie really catches my eye, I don't really pay much attention. Because it's the same thing. The good guys get in trouble, caused by the bad guys. The bad guys loses, the good guys win. Same thing that always happens. Sorry, I had to breathe in deeply for a minute. So, yeah, I recommend watching it. What else was I gonna say? Oh, sorry if I talk a lot about Twilight. I really like it. Once we get down closer to June, I'll start talking more about Harry Potter because part two I think is coming out in June. I know we have to wait until November, fucking November for a Breaking Dawn, but I think June. We only have to wait till June for part two of Harry Potter. And if you're a Harry Potter fan, you have probably already seen the first movie for the two-part ending. And I have to say, I saw it the week it came out with my family. It's something we all do together. I dressed up at least. I did the little waves like Hermione, and I was in jeans and a cute shirt with a tie. So it was very Hogwartsy, I guess. I get very into it. So it was epic. The movie, part one, epic. I can't wait to see the next one. It's gonna blow you out of the water. I loved it, like loved it, loved it. Like so far, it's my favorite. That whole Harry and Hermione scene with Ron standing behind things, not, but it's not actually happening. So that was cool. It probably happened in the book. I don't know. I didn't get to the last book. My cousin read it though, so I don't know if it happened. She did tell me how it ends. I read the other one. Didn't get to read the last one yet though. I'm probably not going to. I might. It all depends on, you know, if I got time. I read a lot of other books. And so yeah. And so that's my Harry Potter. I'll have another thing on Harry Potter in a minute, but I just want to get back to Twilight. And I had mentioned earlier, a couple minutes ago, how I dressed up for Harry Potter. And I'm definitely dressing up for Breaking Dawn. I've not decided which character I'm going as yet. I have down between two. If you can see in some of these videos, if you haven't noticed, I have red hair. Right now it's strawberry blonde. Strawberry blondish, but I'm going to be dyeing it bright red again. A couple days ago I decided I needed to change, decided just put honey blonde in my hair and it just, you know, it lightened. Didn't do much, but everyone enjoys the red on me. I really like it, so I'm going to go back to it soon. So that's why I'm debating which character I'm going as. I'm either gonna end up going as Tanya in the finale, or if you've read the book, Maggie, but she probably won't be until part two. That's if they're even doing the whole part one, part two thing. I don't know. I think it's one of those things where it would be very difficult. Like with Harry Potter, they cut it, but they did it in a spot where it was appropriate to, like, split the book, because if you split it too early, then you have too much on one side, and if you split too late, then there's too much on the first part, and one part will make sense, one part won't. It's the whole dividing thing. Sometimes it can work, sometimes it can't. With Harry Potter, it did work. I have to agree, because it left it at a place where it was cliffhanger, which is good. I thought the ending was great. So if the producers of Twilight can find a way to split the book, like they did, split the book, the movie, the way they split Harry Potter, then I think people won't really complain about it. Even though we have to wait so long for it to come out. Um, but if they don't, I think they are, will probably split the characters, because I know at the beginning of this one we will definitely be introduced to Tanya, because she shows up at the wedding, which I'm very excited to see. The wedding and the honeymoon scene. I cannot wait to see how they illustrate that out. It'll be very tricky, because With scenes like that, love scenes, it's very difficult to, make it close to the book. But if you remember correctly, the book, you don't actually hear what happened that night. They drift off into the water, and then she wakes up in the morning and she's blistering with happiness. But that's one of those scenes where if they fuck it up, it will damage because that is a critical scene in the book. Same thing with the baby, Renesmee. If they don't do it right, it will ruin the book. And the books are so great, and I admire Stephanie Meyer so much. Like, she's the reason I write my own books because um, even before her, I was writing, but it was really more of just like me coming up with stuff. But I had heard about how she had a dream, and I had a dream too, and so I kind of started writing it down too. So it's kind of taken its mind of its own. The way it was seen in my head, in my dream, it's not how it came out, but that's alright with me because the way it came out right now is fantastic. There's so many loops, cliffhangers, but you probably don't want to hear about my book. You want to hear about Twilight and Harry Potter and all those other things. I actually have a fact that links Twilight and Harry Potter together. If you guys know, if you haven't, you probably don't because I just found this out myself. Um, the girl who plays Jenny, Jenny Weasley, Harry's lover, Harry's girlfriend, lover, wife, whatever you call it. Spoiler alert! Sorry, I just gave you a spoiler alert. So yeah, Harry's girlfriend, friend, wife, baby mama. um, she is actually dating a character from Twilight. He was a new moon. Uh, he will be in the last one too. One of the Vulture, actually. And people will get me confused with the name. Curious, Curious. Uh, However you say his name, everyone says it differently. Stephanie Meyer, please clarify it. How do you say his name? Marcus is easy, and Arrow is easy to say. But his name, so hard. I don't know how to say it right. And same with Sai something. She's another one of the vampires who comes out the Collins. It's an Irish name. I've heard it before, but I'm not quite sure how to say it. Um, mm, so I was saying, yeah, Maggie, because we got the same red hair, and I'll just get red contacts. Boom. Instant vampire. And I'm going to take my phone and throw it out the fucking window. Oh, my toes asleep. This video is getting really long, so I'm gonna hurry up and end this. Last thing, couple last minute things. There's a show. It's not on anymore, but you can watch the episodes on YouTube. It's called Wildfire, and I've been obsessed with it this week. Every month I kind of, lean towards one show on the computer that, like one old show or something from that past season, and I'll just start it from the beginning and just watch it all the way through. And this month, yesterday, actually, a couple days ago, it's been Wildfire. I watched it last night too. Uh, Probably why I didn't get much sleep, but the computer was off at 12. It was up for 3 more hours before that, but Wildfire, it's called Wild